Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these absolutely adorable worry worms. A worry worm is basically just a little fidget toy. It's meant to comfort people. Make these and donate them to the military, but you can just make these for yourself or for a family or for a friend. They're super adorable and I love them so much. This is not my pattern. I got this pattern from the Yellow Ribbon Girls, so make sure you go check them out. Their link will be in the description. Just a warning, I go a little bit faster than I normally do in this video, so if you're still really new to crochet, I'll link some videos in the description for you to watch before you do this, just to familiarize yourself with different stitches and terms. Now without any further delay, let's get right into the video. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some yarn. You can choose any size, color, anything like that. I'm just using this dark green. A corresponding hook, so I'm using a 6.5mm hook. This is not what this yarn recommends. I went up a few sizes, but just go around that size. You're going to need some scissors, a yarn needle, which is like a big, dull sewing needle. You can also use a sewing needle that has a big head if you want. Just be careful not to split the yarn with it, or you can just use your hook to sew it in. And you're also going to need 2 googly eyes. You're also going to need a hot glue gun or a way of gluing the googly eyes to your finished product. The first thing we're going to do is make a slip knot. If you don't already know how to do this, I'll link a video in the description, but I'm going to go over it really quickly. So hold the short end in your non-dominant hand, take the long end and cross it over the short end, bring the long end underneath and push it up through the loop, creating a second loop. Take your crochet hook and insert it in the second loop and pull both strands. You can pull the long strand to tighten it and the short strand to loosen it. Remember not to tighten it all the way up against your hook, leave a little bit of space. So the next thing we're going to do is chain 30. I have a more descriptive video on this in case you need it, but to make a chain, you're just going to take the long end of your yarn and wrap it around the back side of your hook and pull the loop that's already on your hook over that one and off your hook. So that's one. So we're going to do that 29 more times. So wrap around and pull the back loop off. 2, 3. So now what we're going to do is identify the first chain, which is this one right here, and we're going to skip that one, and then find the second chain, and we're going to slip stitch into the second chain from your hook. So insert your hook into the second chain, make sure only under one loop, and then yarn over and pull both of these loops off. So now we're going to single crochet 4 into every chain all the way down. So to do this, find your next chain, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, and pull just the middle loop off. Now you should have 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull both loops off your hook. That's 1. So now we're going to go back into the same chain, insert your hook, and single crochet again. That's 2. That's 3. And back into the same chain again. That's 4. So that's 4 single crochets in the same chain. And now once we've done 4, we're going to go into the next chain and do the same thing. So 4 into the next chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 4 single crochets in this chain and 4 single crochets in this chain. Now we're just going to continue this in every single chain all the way down, except the last chain. So just go ahead and single crochet 4 into every chain except the last chain, and it should make like a swirly. So I've done this a couple times, and as you can see, it's already starting to swirl around a little bit. Okay, so I just finished, and as you can see, it's nicely swirled up until this point, and it kind of gets a little wonky. So all you have to do is figure out which way it goes, and then just kind of spin it how it should go. Now it looks nice. So now I've single crocheted 4 in every chain, all the way down except the very last chain. In the very last chain, we're going to double crochet 10. So to do that, you're going to yarn over and then put your hook in the chain. Yarn over and pull just the chain off. And now you should have 3 loops on your hook. Now you're going to yarn over and pull the first 2 off, and yarn over and pull the second 2 off. So that's 1. Now we're going to go back and do 9 more in the same chain. 2. So now you're going to go back into the chain one more time, and this time you're going to slip stitch. So insert your hook in the chain, yarn over, and then pull both of the loops off your hook. And now we're going to finish it off, so go ahead and grab your scissors, and you're going to cut the yarn, not too close, but not super far away, so maybe about 6 inches, maybe a little more. And then you're going to pretend like you're going to chain, so yarn over, and then pull the loop off your hook, except this time you're going to pull the yarn all the way through the chain, just like that, and then pull it tight, and that'll tie a little knot. Now you can go ahead and grab your yarn needle, and now we're going to secure these ends so they don't come unwoven. So starting with the back one, which is our tail, the end we started with. This is the end we just finished off, and this is the tail that we started with. So I'm just going to pull it tight, make sure to close this hole, and then I'm just going to tie a little knot, just for some extra security. So I just tied a little knot right there, and I'm going to thread my yarn needle. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and sew it in. So just find any stitches anywhere where you want to sew it in, and just kind of run your needle through, and then pull it through. And then I like to go back the same way. Just make sure you skip the first stitch so you don't completely undo it. And that just helps secure it a little more. And then you can go ahead and cut that, just like that. And then you have one end sewn in. So now we're going to do our next end. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other end. So just tie a little knot. Thread your needle and then just sew it in. And then go ahead and cut your end. So now you can make sure it's twisted the right way. Make sure it looks nice. You can flatten out the head a little bit. And now we're going to add the eyes on. You're going to grab your 2 googly eyes. You're also going to need to grab your hot glue gun. What we're going to do is we're just going to put 2 little dots like here and here. It really doesn't matter the exact positioning of the eyes, just whatever you think looks best. So I'm going to go ahead and put the little glue dots. And then I'm going to stick the eyes onto the glue dots. Just like that. Again, the eyes don't have to be perfect, it's still cute. There you have it. That's how you make this adorable little worry worm. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it if you were to join my Facebook group. My Facebook group is Safari Shop in Space. If you end up making any worry worms, make sure to post them on my Facebook group. I really hope to see you in another video. Bye!